Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? You are in the lounge with Dre and Vee. I am your co-host, Queen V, and I have with me that dude they call Dre. What's crack-a-lackin', Dre?
Queen V, what's going on? What's the good word of the day?
Chilling.
Very good. I've been with Queen V all day, and I still ask her how her day was. I'm such a good husband.
Yeah, okay. That's another topic for another day.
Okay, so
Today
look.
we're going to talk about these crazy-ass white folk.
Come on, Kayla. I was about to say, why you say that? Come on.
Listen.
You classifying all white people?
No. Absolutely not. I am not. First of all, let's clear that up right now, okay? I am not classifying all white folk as crazy-ass white folk, okay? Just the crazy-ass white folk I'm about to talk about in this word on the street.
Okay.
And their counterparts.
Okay.
And they're folks of like mind.
Okay.
There's some crazy ass black folk. That don't make all black folk crazy ass black folk.
It just sounded like you was like saying all white people are crazy. It sounds racist. What if a white person got on here on their podcast and say, let's talk about these crazy ass black folk? You Negroes will run the Twitter, black Twitter, you'll run the Facebook and Instagram. Is that any different?
First of all, if you're doing something stupid, then you need to be called out. What's the difference between the student out of the day and crazy ass white folk?
It's not racist.
Because I put the word white in there?
No, when I say it's not racist.
Because I put the word white in there,
exactly.
Now I'm racist?
That was the word that changed all of it. Absolutely. That was the name that changed. That word changed all of it. Damn right I said it.
I'm just going to do your job. So, now it's time for Queen V's word on the street.
Wait a minute. No. Okay? We'll do that. We'll do this my way.
I mean, I don't appreciate you calling me a racist.
I didn't call you a racist. I said it sounds racist. There's a huge difference.
How did that sound racist?
These crazy ass white folk. Really?
All right, these crazy ass people.
Okay. All right.
They just happen to be white.
I guess that's okay. Because we talking about specific people. Well, you are talking about specific people. So, okay, I got it. All right.
Oh, Lord,
all right, so let's not waste any time. Let's get on with this podcast. And you know what we got to do. We got to hear Queen V's word on the street. Queen V, take it away.
It's the queen, y'all. It's the queen, y'all.
Place your ear to your speaker and get ready for Queen V's word on the street.
It's the queen, y'all. It's the queen, y'all.
So, now ain't you supposed to do some kind of mumbo jumbo before we get started?
Like what?
Like, this is the 50th episode and today's episode is brought to you by blah, blah, blah.
You know what, yo? I totally forgot. How can I forget? This is the 50th episode. This is episode 50. And why not honor episode 50 with a subject matter that is the key problem in the United States and the whole world, racism. Okay? So episode 50 is a great episode. We were supposed to do a live podcast, but Queen V got lazy on me and said, we'll do it on the 100th. Now, didn't you say maybe the 100th episode we'll do something?
Yeah, but what does that got to do with me getting lazy? Like, I don't like the way I don't like the way this introduction is going.
Why not?
Because you coming for me, you attacking me.
I'm not coming for you.
I'm feeling attacked. By my own kind, and I just don't like that.
All right.
So anyway, this is a 50th episode. I did tell you that I would do a live, but I've been quarantined. My hair ain't did. I need my eyebrows plucked.
Done.
I ain't put on a bra in like 2 weeks.
Your hair is not done.
I know, that's what I said. I need my hair did. That's what I said. I need my hair did.
Okay.
And I need my eyebrows plucked. And you want me to come and put on a bra and all of that just to be doing a Facebook Live? Ain't nobody got time for that. So we're going to do this podcast the way we normally do it. When we hit 100, I got you, boo.
Okay, so here's the thing.
We're going to have a full-blown
okay.
celebration.
Now, here's the thing with the 100th episode.
We're going to invite folk and everything.
People, do the math. When do you think we're going to get to the 100th episode?
Maybe the end of the year, beginning of the next year.
Okay, the end of the year. Okay, next year. Or end of next year. All right, so we're at 50 episodes right now.
Well, no, because there's only 52 weeks in a year. And we only do this, well, supposedly, we supposed to only do this every other week. But, you know, our math is a little off.
Yeah. So, here's the thing. From 2016, when we started this podcast, up until 2020, we are at 50 episodes. How in the hell are we going to get to 100 episodes by the end of the year?
All right, I'm going to give it to 2022.
Whatever. Look, it's going to be sooner than this, but if we go by the pace that we're going by, I'm saying 2025.
I'm going to need you to have more faith in us.
I said if I was going by what we're doing now, like the way we do it now. So that I'm just keeping it real. Now, are we going to, strive to do better? Absolutely. Will it be sooner than 2025? Absolutely. But I'm saying if we stayed on the path that we're going on, you're talking about 2025. Do the math.
Ain't you the math expert?
Damn right I am. All right. So look, Queen Vee, y'all know what it is. Can I do it now?
Yes. Did you
Okay.
tell them the name of the podcast and all of that and what we're talking about?
I went over that.
Okay, yeah, then go ahead. I missed it.
Just in case.
I tuned you out. You must not have been that entertaining. But I'm sure you did it.
I said this 50th episode is going to be dedicated to, one of the main issues in the United States, and that's racism.
I remember that.
Okay,
Okay, we good.
Now, let me get back to what I was doing. We will now have Queen Vee's word on the street. Queen Vee, take it away.
It's the queen, y'all. It's the queen, y'all.
Place your ear to your speaker and get ready for Queen Vee's word on the street.
It's the queen, y'all. It's the queen, y'all.
So, word on the street is this dude named Travis Miller was delivering furniture in a gated community. On his way out of this gated community where he needed a code to get in the gated community to deliver the furniture, he was met by, well, he don't want me to use the word crazy ass white people. So I'm going to say cops.
Thank you.
CAWPS. It stands for crazy ass white people. Anywho.
I'll beat that out. Go ahead. Wait till the edit. The editing process is beautiful. Go ahead.
He was met by some cops.
5-0.
No, crazy ass white people.
No,
CAWPS, not COPS.
COPD?
CAWPS.
Oh,
He was met by some cops.
okay.
CAWPS, who blocked his truck so that he couldn't leave this gated community.
Okay.
So Travis decides to start FaceTiming or, going live with the situation because he could already tell by the setup that this was going to go left real quick.
Travis knew.
Because, driving while black in a gated community. Just add that to the list of things that we can't do in this country where we are so-called free. So anyway, they
set us free.
So anyway, they get out of their truck or car or whatever, and they approach his truck and they ask him, why is he here? And, he really doesn't owe them an explanation, so he doesn't give them one, which I'm not mad about it. I don't owe you a thing. You are not a COPS cop. You are a cop, CAWPS. Okay? So I don't owe you anything. I don't need to tell you where I'm going, why I'm here, what I did. These fools wanted to know what he delivered. They wanted to know all kinds of questions, and they're holding this man up from being able to continue his deliveries or get home to his family. It was ridiculous. So, I mean, I just got a news flash for all you wannabe deputy cops, you crazy ass white folk. News flash.
Can you be careful what you say and how you say stuff?
I'm sorry. What's wrong with what I'm saying? Help me understand.
I'm just saying, you never know. It's not. It sounds racist.
I apologize. So let me make sure I got this right. I am racist because I'm calling out certain people for their stupidity. That makes me racist.
I didn't say you were racist. I said it
Why
sounds
does that sound racist?
I said it sounds racist.
Why?
It just does. Stupid ass white people?
I said crazy ass.
Crazy ass white people?
They crazy. That was crazy. That was some crazy sugar honey iced tea they did.
Okay, but it just sounds like you classifying all white people.
I'm not classifying all white people. I'm classifying these white people that think that it is okay to approach a black man doing his job and question him like he does not have the right to be there.
That nigga ain't got a right to be there. No, let me stop.
News flash to you and all the folks that think that we don't. We free now, massa. We free. Like we are allowed to be just in the same places that you can be in. We are allowed to be in. You questioning a man who obviously did not. He entered a gated community, Andre, like a gated community with a key code. He used the code to get into this gated community.
Who did he work for?
Why are you questioning why the hell he's there? And then let me tell you how far this white privilege goes. And I don't care if you think that's racist because I'm just calling a spade a spade. Let me tell you how far this white privilege goes. After the altercation was deaded, right? These fools, see, I ain't call them crazy ass white people that time.
Thank you. Good.
You welcome. These fools.
We're not going to get any sponsors if you keep saying that. I'm not selling out. Am I selling out?
I don't give a damn. I'm not here for the sponsorships. So you made me lose my thought. These fools call his job, the company he was delivering for, and go ask his manager to have him remove his Facebook Live of the altercation from his Facebook page.
That's a lot of damn nerve.
So let me make sure I got this right. You can tell me where I shouldn't be. You can question where I shouldn't be. You can be all up in my business, and that's okay. But then you think that you also have the right to tell me what to put on my page? On top of that, you done lost your damn mind.
What did the job say?
I don't give a damn what the job say.
We should have found out what the job said.
I don't care what the job said. I guarantee you that man, that live still on his Facebook page.
Yeah, I would like to know what the job said.
But you know, I think that I get frustrated, and this is what I mean. I want to make sure that it's very clear. I am not a racist.
First thing.
I'm not.
That's
I'm gonna
first
say,
thing they say.
I'm going to say a second thing that they always say. I love white people. I have white friends. But no, seriously, I'm not a racist. What I'm saying is that I'm calling out people that are doing things because of racism. So me calling you a crazy ass white person is not me being racist. What I'm saying by that, and the reason I'm using the color is because it's key. It's key to all these stories.
Okay.
These stories where you got people calling the cops on us because we barbecuing in a park. Because we are walking down the street. There was an incident, I think it was last year, where someone called the cops because a black dude was with two white kids. Would you have called the cops if it was a white dude with two black kids? I don't think so.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I think I get frustrated because it's like you feel like you are entitled to ask me questions and to demand I give you answers. You know, remember the case from last year where a woman was asking the man about where she up in his apartment. Like, seriously? Like, yeah. That's what I mean when I say crazy ass white people. I'm not calling every white person crazy. I'm calling these people crazy. And the reason I'm using the word white is because it's important to note who is doing it and who they doing it to. Like, we are free. We are supposed to be free. You know, but then you have cases like what we about to get ready to talk about, Ahmaud Arbery, which reminds you that we are not free. You know, because every time you turn around, we got to have another hashtag because some black person has lost their lives to either, you know, someone who is racist or a cop who is not, in my opinion, I'm not going to say that they all racist. I'm going to say that some of the cops are just not, some of them are not trained to react in a certain way when they see us. And why is that? Why, as a cop, are you not trained to not take these stereotypes that are made up, fictitious stereotypes about us, and you act accordingly? You are in a position where you are in work mode. Your job is to protect and serve. It is not to kill us on sight simply because of our skin color. My skin color is not a crime, period. And the fact that you think it's okay to just talk to us anyway, question us anyway, kill us without a second thought, and then bury this shit up pisses me off. So I'm not racist. I'm just tired of crazy ass white people doing stupid ass shit.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm done.
Wow. Okay. Well, that was a very interesting word on the street. We probably could have carried that for a whole show. I think that you know.
I mean, I
but
think I took
ties-
offense to you. I think I took offense, and you know, let me just say this too. I took offense to you telling me that I'm sounding racist because I did that. I hear white people do this all the time, and it pisses me off. You know, why do y'all have y'all own, you know, award show? Bitch, because y'all won't give us no damn awards. That's why. But we racist because we go out there and create our own award show. We go out there and create our own TV networks because y'all are not hiring us. Y'all are not giving us our freaking flowers. Y'all are not giving us our freaking props. That is why we do that. But we are questioned about everything we do. And then when we call you on your bullshit, I'm told that I'm fucking racist.
But you ain't racist. I was just joking.
My comment is racist. And that pissed me off because my comment ain't racist.
Okay.
My comment is fact. Y'all out here doing some crazy ass shit. Period.
All of them?
The ones that are.
Yeah, well, okay, I see that. All right, that's what I was just saying. All right. So, Queen Vee, that was a good word on the street. And I don't know how long it took us to do that, but we might can end the show here and just squeeze another episode in with the other one. Topic.
You know what?
All right, let's go on. Let's get on. Let's get on with the other topic. All right. So you want to start, Queen Vee, or what?
Yes. All right. So I'm going to start this by stating that, you know, I know that sometimes the way I communicate about these, you know, racial issues is different than the way you communicate. Okay?
Okay.
And I just want to put out there that, you know, I just speak the truth. I just speak what's on my mind. I don't know how to sugarcoat it. I don't know how to be politically correct when it comes to racial divide. So I'm just putting that out there. I'm not saying that all people are like this. I'm not saying that all black people are a certain way, all white people are a certain way, all people of, you know, color, whatever, are a certain way. When I refer to folks in this conversation that we are about to have, in the conversation that we have in the word on the street, I am referring to those folks who, you know, believe that they are entitled and that they are privileged with being able to talk to black people and people of color any way that they want to, simply because they think that they can. You know, that's called white privilege.
Okay.
Who authorized you to do that? So I'm just putting that out there. So when I refer to crazy ass white people, it's just those crazy ass folks. It's not all of them.
Okay. I'm glad you made that clear.
Just clearing that up. And there's some crazy ass black folk out there too. We should probably have a topic on that one day.
Absolutely.
Because I got lots to say about that.
I totally agree.
All right. So I'm going to start this off with 2 quotes. One is a quote that I use often on my social media. Because unfortunately, I feel like this often.
Can I guess it?
What?
All my life I had to fight.
No, it's not that one.
That's not it?
That is true. That is my hashtag. That's my go-to hashtag. I actually got a shirt that says that, okay? But no. But yes, all my life I had to fight. Hell, I'm having to fight on my own damn podcast with my damn co-host, because he telling me I'm saying things that are racist, But whatever. Anywho, so the first one is actually by James Baldwin. And it says, to be a Negro in this country and to be relatively conscious is to be in a rage almost all of the time. And every now and then I post that on my page because that's the only way I know how to express some of the latest news I may have heard. Some of, the latest tragedy I've heard happening when I believe that it shouldn't have happened. It could have been avoided. When I see us being taken advantage of or being used as target practice, it breaks my heart. So, recently there was a case, and it actually happened a few months ago. His name was Ahmaud Arbery, and he was gunned down by, I'm just going to call a spade a spade.
Okay, go ahead.
Some white terrorist, white racist men who, felt that he should not be in that neighborhood, that he didn't belong there. He must be stealing because, apparently there were thefts in the neighborhood recently. However, they don't have any record of that.
They always say that. That's the crazy thing.
They have a video of him in a house that was under construction. Listen, no, you probably shouldn't be on somebody's property that don't belong to you or that you've not been authorized to be on. However, how many people haven't gone past a construction site and went and looked at it? You're building a house, you want to see how it looks, so you get a closer look. Regardless of whether he should have been there or not, that does not give you the right to gun that man down. Period.
Wasn't he jogging though?
He was jogging, but he stopped and he went into this construction.
Oh, okay.
On this construction site, this a home that was being built. And so they felt like that was their way in. Previously to his situation, they had called the 911 because there was another black guy that had went into the home. And they said, they described the male, and the person on the phone told him, don't go. The cops are on the way. And they said, well, be careful because I think I saw him messing around with his shorts, so he may have a gun. Now, they weren't talking about Ahmaud. They were talking about someone else.
Okay.
But that had happened a few days before. So now you see Ahmaud walking, jogging through the neighborhood. He's a black male. That man was a black male, And so you immediately go into, in my opinion, what's the word I want to use? Harassing this dude. It's no different than the case I talked about on the Word on the Street. The difference is this man, Ahmaud, lost his life because you decided to be a vigilante. You decided that you were going to go and, get justice for the crimes that are being done in your community. You are not a cop. You are not deputized. What the hell are you doing? And now if you feel like something's off, you can call the police. You can have them come and look at it. But why are you chasing this man in your truck? Why is your friend, I don't care what Rhodey said on CNN, why are you recording any of this sugar honey iced tea instead of calling the cops on these two idiots? Okay? You got the McMichaels, the father and the son, chasing this dude with guns. You have Rhodey, who claims that, he wasn't a part of this and he just went along for the ride because he just wanted to see what was happening, and, he doesn't even know these guys, and he was recording it because he knew something was going to go wrong, but his lawyer won't let him say a word because he's guilty as sin. Because if you really cared about Ahmaud, you would have tried to stop it instead of recording the whole damn thing. And we just found out today that the 30-second video that you may have seen, they actually were chasing Ahmaud Arbery for 4 freaking minutes.
Wow. That's a lot.
And when they cornered him and boxed him in, that's when they decided to start recording it.
Wow.
And I just...
How did it leak out?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember how the video got leaked. I want to say, I don't know if Rhodey leaked it. That's the guy that recorded it because he thought that it would help, the McMichael's case. I don't really know how it got leaked. I know that Sean King was really involved in uncovering this story because, like I said, this happened in February, and we're just hearing about it. I think what pisses me off also is that this man lost his life, but nobody's been arrested until we requested and demanded that action be taken. And I think that's what pisses me off the most.
I heard those 2 guys got some heavy ties in the community in terms of the attorneys and all of that stuff, and they got family in the that's in the police department and stuff like that.
You do. So it's very corrupt, and I just think that it's just messed up. And then you hear people, talking about, well, he shouldn't have been there, and he shouldn't have gone into that house, and he shouldn't have done this, and he shouldn't have done that. Why are Black people the only people on earth that get blamed for being murdered?
Right.
How you blaming this dude for being murdered?
Yeah. Well, I think with us it's always, well, they shouldn't have did this, or why were they doing that? And it's the same stuff that other people do, other races do. You don't have a problem with other races doing it, so what's the problem? We can't walk down the street and walk our dog at night, 12 midnight. We can't live in a nice home and not be harassed saying, where we going? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the fucked up part about it. That's the fucked up part about it. So because I got a new car, I got to explain myself because I'm driving a BMW.
I wish I would explain myself. I'm not explaining myself to nobody.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Fucked up. It's fucked up.
I'm not. And like that conversation we were just talking about with Travis Miller, like, he had every right not to answer them people's questions. Get out of my way. That's all he needed to say to them. Because I don't owe you an explanation for my freedom to walk this earth just like you. I don't owe you nothing. You're not my daddy. You're not the police. You know what I'm saying? I don't owe you anything, period.
I think, they always say history repeats itself, but I'll be damned if you think we're going to go back to slavery over this shit. Because it seems to be happening more and more. And I think there's a lot of white people who feel like that these guys did nothing wrong. They got a right to question him.
Yes.
But you don't have the right to question him. It's none of your damn business what he's doing.
And if it was a white furniture delivery driver, they wouldn't have questioned him. If it was a white jogger running through that street, they wouldn't have questioned him. They wouldn't have called the police. They wouldn't have done anything. They would have waved at him.
Yep. And probably let him in before he even get his code in.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like our, it's like because we are Black, we're automatically guilty. We're automatically at fault. And my thing is, but why y'all mad at us? Because we walking on the same street as you walking on, because we're neighbors. You mad about that? Like, it is 2020. We've been free-ish since what, 1865? I'm confused.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This world, I mean, I think we headed in a bad direction again, you know?
Well, I mean, I don't even know if we're headed in a bad direction. I don't think we've ever left the direction
Well,
that we were in.
I think
No,
it's
we're
getting
not
worse.
slaves anymore. But it's not getting worse. It's never gotten better. Like when you think about it, it's never gotten better. You freed us in 1865, but yet we were segregated. Like it's never gotten better. Honestly, what's when have you ever known us to have, this is like Emmett Till all over again.
Yeah, that's what I said. History repeats
That
itself.
was 60 years ago. What's changed since then? Not a damn thing. And the thing is, Dre, this happens all the time. We just happen to hear about this
That's
case.
why I say it's
You know
getting
how
worse.
many cases we don't hear about? Do you know how many cases we don't hear about? And the only reason it seems like it's getting worse is because social media plays a part. Back in the day, back in the 90s, early 2000s, we didn't have social media. So you didn't hear about these things as often as you do now because there was not social media. But they were still there. They were still prevalent. That's why Martin Luther King was marching. That's why you had Malcolm X's. That's why we had these leaders that were out, the Black Panthers. You had these leaders that were out there doing things because this was a problem back then. You just didn't hear about it like you hear about it now because there's social media. So because of social media, I'm always thankful for social media because I think that a lot of people's stories get more attention than they ever would have pre-social media. What we did for Ahmaud Arbery in a short period of time was all due to social media.
Absolutely, yep.
Had it not been for social media, his case would still be sitting over there collecting dust. You know what I mean? So that's why it may appear to you that it's getting worse. It's not getting worse. It's just being brought to the light because of social media.
Okay, yeah. I agree.
That's my opinion.
I agree. So what do you, I don't know, man. I don't know how.
I think I just needed to get this off my chest. I don't have any, warm words. Don't ask me to wrap this up. Give me my final thoughts.
Right,
I don't have any of that kind of stuff
fine.
for you today.
No. Yeah, I understand.
I think I just needed to get this off my chest.
Okay.
And I think that as I'm not even gonna say just as Black people. I'm gonna say as human beings, as Americans, period. No matter what race you are, we have to say that this is not acceptable. That this is not okay. We have to demand justice because what I'm afraid is going to happen with the same case as what happened with Trayvon Martin is what's going to happen with this case. They're going to be found not guilty. And it's one thing for us to fight this hard to get the case heard, only for the case to get dismissed because they got friends in high places. And at some point, we need to get together, Blacks, whites, everyone gets together and just say wrong is wrong and right is right. You got white people in the Michigan law, like the state capitol, right? Armed. And these cops' faces, and these cops do nothing.
And they don't have no fear of their lives. That's the crazy part about all of that.
Not a bit. But if we were to do that, all hell would have broke loose. Somebody's life would have been lost. Somebody would have been arrested.
Yep.
It would have been said that we were being, violent.
Yep.
Remember the riots and the situation that happened a few years ago in Baltimore and how they talked about us like a dog? Those people were doing what they only know how to do. That was violence. That was this. That was that. I don't understand what the difference is sometimes between that type of situation and some of these situations that you see, Caucasians doing.
Color. That's the only difference.
I know that's what it is.
I wish I had a magic wand for to get the reactions of of white people when black people do it and when white people do it. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm going to say this, and this is not me giving an excuse, but it is. For some white people, not all of them, I don't think that they realize that some of the things that they do and some of their behavior comes off as racist, comes off as white privilege. Sometimes they need to be set down and have a conversation with them to let them know, hey, listen, I need you to open your eyes and see what you're doing, hear what you're saying. You know, for them to get why this don't make no sense. You know, and I understand that your parents and your grandparents may have told you these stereotypes about black people, but they're just not true. And you don't act accordingly based on some stereotypes. But that's what some of them do. They're in fear of their life because of a black person. You know, and I've talked about this before. This goes beyond just you seeing a black person walking down the street. This goes to a black person being in corporate America, sitting at that same table that you sitting at. You know, I am often thought of as aggressive. You know, as a black leader in corporate America. Oh, she's aggressive. No, I'm not aggressive. I'm no more aggressive than that white man sitting right there, or this white woman sitting right here that just said the same thing I said.
Yep.
But it's accepted. But because I said it, I'm brought in the office and I'm talked to about my tone and my aggressiveness and how I come off, you know, and people are afraid of me. Why? What did I do differently than what he or she did? It's because I'm black. And I'm a woman. Period. You know, and I think that it's important, you know, as black folks, it's important for us too to have that conversation with our white friends. When you see them doing something that's inappropriate, when you hear them saying something that's inappropriate, if y'all are friends, you should be able to sit down with that friend and be like, yo, that's fucked up, and let me tell you why.
Makes sense.
You know, because if we had those what do you call those difficult conversations, then maybe we could change. I mean, I doubt it, but it's possible, I guess. We could change some of the narrative, some of what happens when you're encountered with someone that's not like you.
Makes sense. Well, I think that was a pretty good episode. I think hopefully, you know, it's opened some people's eyes, white and black. And if you are white and you're listening to this, you know, maybe there's some things that just think about some of the stuff that you do. Do you think you have white privilege by some of the stuff that you assume and some of the stuff that you may think? You know, if you think you know, then maybe you do. But I don't know what to say. I mean, you said it all.
Yeah, I mean, and let me just say, it works both ways. I know plenty of black people that have stereotypes about white people, right? And it might have to do with how they grew up as well, what their parents and their grandparents told them about white people based on their experiences. But I think it works both ways. You know, we're all human. Yes, we all have different stories. We all grow up with different beliefs and in different communities and with different wealth and different needs being met or not being met or whatever. But we are all human. And, you know, you can't just take what you hear about one person or one race and put that on all of them. You just can't. You learn to know that person. Now, don't come to me with that BS that, you know, I don't see color. That's some bullshit. Plain and simple. You have to see color. Because that's what America's made up of, is color. For you to sit here and tell me that you don't see color means that you don't see the issues in America. And that's a problem. So there's something I want to read to you guys. And I don't know who the author is, but I read this. It was posted the day when the Ahmaud Arbery story kind of really hit. And it really touched me because it made me think about it. Like, damn, like we really are jacked up. Like, we really got to be careful with everything that we do. All right, so black people are so tired. We can't have a civil conversation after a minor car collision. Hashtag Douglas Lewis. We can't go jogging. Hashtag Ahmaud Arbery. We can't relax in the comfort of our own homes. Hashtag Botham Jean and hashtag Tatiana Jefferson. We can't ask for help after being in a car crash. Hashtag Jonathan Farrell and hashtag Renisha McBride. We can't have a cell phone. Hashtag Stephon Clark. We can't leave a party to go to go get to safety. Hashtag Jordan Edwards. We can't play loud music. Hashtag Jordan Davis. We can't sell CDs. Hashtag Alton Sterling. We can't sleep. Hashtag Ayanna Jones. We can't walk from the corner store. Hashtag Mike Brown. We can't play cops and robbers. Hashtag Tamir Rice. We can't go to church. Hashtag Charleston 9. We can't walk home with Skittles. Hashtag Trayvon Martin. We can't hold a hairbrush while leaving our own bachelor party. Hashtag Sean Bell. We can't party on New Year's Eve. Hashtag Oscar Grant. We can't get a normal traffic ticket. Hashtag Sandra Bland. We can't lawfully carry a weapon. Hashtag Philando Castile. We can't break down on a public road with car problems. Hashtag Corey Jones. We can't shop at Walmart. Hashtag John Crawford. We can't have a disabled vehicle. Hashtag Terrence Crutcher. We can't read a book in our own car. Hashtag Keith Scott. We can't be a 10-year-old walking with our grandfather. Hashtag Clifford Glover. We can't decorate for a party. Hashtag Claude Reese. We can't ask a cop a question. Hashtag Randy Evans. We can't cash our checks in peace. Hashtag Yvonne Smallwood. We can't take out our wallet. Hashtag Amado Diallo. We can't run. Hashtag Walter Scott. We can't breathe. Hashtag Eric Garner. We can't live. Hashtag Freddie Gray. We're tired. Tired of making hashtags. Tired of trying to convince you that our Black lives matter too. Tired of dying. Tired. So very tired. Folks scream all lives matter. Really? Do they really? Why didn't these lives matter above? Why?
I ain't got nothing else to say. That shit was deep, and I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for listening. I'm not even going to give out the website. Thank you for listening. I mean, that was deep. I just want y'all to just listen to that again. And that's it. That's how we ending it. Have a good night.